Hello you malt mates, I'm Ralphie in the Bothy, where high-end quality sipping single malt Scotch whisky reviews quite often happen, and other quality spirits, the occasional Irish whisky, the occasional rum, the occasional bourbon, the occasional rye, even now and again some cognac and mezcal. But for this particular video, I'm going to just take a few minutes of your precious time to introduce 3 highly recommended luxury single malt Scotch whiskies as selected by an online whisky reviewer and not by some marketing department that is selling you a whole load of spin, hype and flannel. And the reason they do that is because it's their job. They're just doing their job. But here I'm doing my job. I am a self-financing whisky reviewer, and I've been around whisky for over 30 years. My goodness, I tell you what, malt mates, sometimes it gets tough with all the options and choices that I have to wade through. But you know what? I just soldier on because someone's got to do it. So, if you happen to be a whisky drinker buying a present for yourself, or you happen to be someone buying a good quality whisky present for someone else who has some experience drinking whisky, particularly the sipping sort, the quality sort, here are 3 options which I strongly recommend to you to look out for in 2023. Now, it depends where you are in the world as to how much these are going to cost. So do not overpay what they're worth if you're buying them, okay? Only pay for what you think they are worth, and if they're too expensive, walk away from them. That's what I would do. So here's the first one, a luxury single malt whisky. Oh my goodness, Springbank. Now, why am I recommending Springbank when it is so unavailable due to high global demand? And the answer is simple. Because it's a seriously good, authentic, proper, original, traditional, well-made, real whisky. It's totally real whisky. Everything about this whisky is done at the distillery, including the malting of the barley right through to the bottling of the whisky. They do everything. And importantly, they do it the old-fashioned way, which is the best way. Now, there's not a lot of it available. However, if you happen to be passing a specialist retailer and you do see a bottle just sitting in the shelf, and you're probably in the United States if this is a situation, seriously consider it for your whisky friend, because they will thank you for it. Oh my goodness, yes they will. It's an integrity presentation, bottled naturally, non-chill filtered, natural colour. It's the real deal. And so is the second whisky, from a different part of Scotland, from the Highland region. This is Campbelltown, this is Highland. It's Deanston. It's Deanston 18-year-old. Again, integrity presentation. All serious whisky drinkers are looking out for this, because you quite simply get a better whisky every time. Whatever the whisky is, you'll get more of it. Right? Now, if it's a bad whisky, you'll notice the bad bits more than the good bits, but that's not a problem with Deanston 18-year-old. It is a seriously successful single malt whisky, and for the price you're paying, for the quality of the whisky you're getting, it is very, very impressive investment. This is seriously good whisky. You will find that anybody who knows about whisky will confirm what I'm saying, that this is amazing stuff. And finally, my third option is the winner of the online Scotch Whisky Awards Single Malt Whisky of the Year. This is a non-age statement Glen-Scotia Victoriana. It is basically made up of some younger whisky and some older whisky from one of the most overlooked, underrated and authentic single malt Scotch whiskies in Scotland, which up until relatively recently was totally off the map. As a result of which, no demand, as a result of which, loads of casks of whisky stacking up and maturing in their warehouse. It's unpeated, it's complex, it's at an affordable price, and it's a very impressive quality. So there you are. I'm Ralphie, seasoned whisky hack and whisky sipper, recommending 3 amazingly good luxury, these are luxury single malts, to you to look out for in 2023. Bye.